Hi everyone, I'm Dragon with you. So today let's see the new mutation. As you can see, I played with Haetten, one of Dobro's moderators, and it seems that he's a nice player not only in ladder but in cooperative mode too. So what about the mutation? First thing says that laser drill will deal damage to you all over the map when your opponent sees you. Second, overcharge deals damage using enemy structures. So when you start attacking an enemy structure, you will be like countered with that structure under overcharge. And the third thing says that all enemy units have increased sight and attack range. So basically this mutation is not very harmful for players, at least at start. One of you will have several units, but you still need to remember about the laser drill and its potential to destroy your starting units. So probably a good idea would be to make an army which does not die too often. That's why I decided to take Artanis for this mutation, so he helps to dodge the laser drill,
War games. This will
and
be
we'll
great
see.
for my research.
The Emperor said that Mobius Core is using this facility to breed alien terrors. The Dominion must exterminate them at all costs. I'll have to use a mech, the Balius, to get through the hybrid cell shields. Once you collect the parts, I'll get started.
So basically the mission is about collecting parts, looking at the timer, and destroying hybrids. Fortunately, if Balius dies on its way, it will still be able to destroy the enemy cell. So fire missile, destroy a hybrid stasis chamber, and fighter mod to repair. So actually he will go back in the fighter mode. Yeah. I would recommend you to start from the first boxes because each box adds you some time and it's kind of decisive. So you need to watch the amount of parts. My basic army will consist of dragoons and immortals as usual for Artanis, and my ally will need some time to get brutalisks and special air forces. That's why the start of this game is on me, basically.
The pressure's on. We have just a few moments left to kill this hybrid bastard.
So when you have little time, General Davis will cheer you up. As you can see, since the first units I'm starting to destroy generators, and my ally also has a roach. So this roach will collect biomass as soon as possible. But when you go out, you will have a little problem like a laser drill. That's a misplay actually, but it doesn't matter. So as you can see, as soon as your opponent sees your unit, the unit will get severe damage actually. You will see, so see? Yes. That's why I took Artanis. Guardians shall win you some time, and as a result, it may let you collect more details. I mean parts. You are not forced to fight all the time, but you still need some protection on your base. And remember that enemy structures, including creep tumors, that's why creep tumors are like defenders too in this mission, can allow laser drill, here it comes, deal you 20 damage while it sees you. That's why check how to destroy the creep tumors, defend all the units when being attacked. That's the overcharge. So as you can see, at the start of the fighting, the structure wasn't just making any damage, right? but as soon as it receives the first damage from your units, it gets activated and starts the overcharge ability. And nearby structures are not affected, so while you don't touch them, they don't touch you. So basically my army is kind of standard, and my ally is trying to collect the necessary amount of biomass to morph into something better. As you can see, casual roaches are becoming super powerful, from just the typical roach in StarCraft to a killer with 240 plus health, and finally two brutalists.
Aren't you? I'm making the final preparations for the Balius's
So basically we collect details successfully. I made several mistakes, so creep tumors, as you can see, help to defend.
The bad guys are attacking your friends. The bad guys are.
And remember that while the enemy sees your structures, it can use the laser drill. Yeah, that's why defend till the end, till the last enemy unit on your base. That's how you save your forces.
I have new intel. Mobius Corps is attempting to evacuate. Find their train and destroy it. This is General Davis reporting in.
So General Davis is ready to help us using the Balius. It's a kind of powerful war machine, but the attack is too small, so every 3 seconds it can deal 6 damage to air targets, and every 0.2 seconds it can deal 8 damage to ground targets. So it will help, but the hybrid is much more powerful. As you can see, my ally prepared mass roaches. They are better than casual ones.
I've suffered a major breach here, but I can make.
And as you can see, our unfortunately Balius was destroyed. But before being destroyed, it did its job. So flight mode destroys the cell with hybrid. See, so the hybrid is awakened, and at 4 health it becomes immune and goes back to base. So don't worry, he helped us against laser. And as you can see, Balius has 1500 health, while the hybrid has 11,000 health. Even with the robot, it's still hard. That's why we need a strong army. And as you can see, it's a heroic unit, so you cannot rely on special forces against armored units or against light units. It's only heroic. But Dragoons are universal, and Immortals are kind of universal too. Zealots help me to clean Zergs, and Whirlwind is very effective.
You did it, Commanders. This hybrid threat
Win some time.
Mobius's victory is imminent. Move!
So I needed to win some time before the main forces arrived. Now they arrived, and remember to destroy all the enemies, including air units, including Scourge. It may be harmless, almost harmless, but still it allows the laser drill to destroy your units. That's why I destroyed it as soon as possible, and then continued fighting. As I already told, Artanis is effective because his special abilities allow you to survive for more time against laser drill. And unfortunately I don't control my observers properly, that's why I lost most of them during this game. So mainly when you fix the hybrid here,
of the Balius parts now.
you need the second base, basically. Even if you don't plan to do all the upgrades, you still need more reinforcements. Artanis can reinforce whenever he wants, using the project power field. And Haetten prepared a nice army of roaches. Soon one of them will become brutalist, but now he just wanted a tough army of roaches, probably. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm continue to clean the map. As you can see, this idea wasn't very effective because I suffered considerable losses here, but still I collected enough details, and Haetten also went to collect details. He still needs some anti-air units. As you can see, the roaches are ground units, and as well as ravagers. That's why probably he needed to get at least one brutalist as soon as possible. Meanwhile, I am using his mend ability, thanks for that. That's why I am trying to defeat the Sky Zerg. And that's the moment what I told you about. So Zerg has locusts, they are completely free and they deal kind of effective damage. Almost 28 damage per second. That's actually more than my dragoons, as you can see. That's why you need observers, first of all. And here, unfortunately, I wasn't ready to fight. For some reason, I decided to fight with every single Zerg around, and that was a serious mistake. Fortunately, my ally was more creative. He collected enough parts, and now he moves to help me. So the train comes, I am trying to reinforce myself. That's why you need the second base, because you will suffer some losses anyway. And yes, still some attack is going around. Fortunately, now we are ready to defeat the train. And there are several Vipers around. They can deal damage versus air units. Probably that's his answer to enemy air. Not sure why there are no brutalists in his army, but anyway, okay. His army is kind of nice. Meanwhile, we'll need to fix this somehow. I used my top panel ability to fix it faster.
Research complete. Isn't science great?
And we are getting rid of the train while having 2 minutes before the kaboom.
Your chance to attack this train is slipping away.
And as you can see,
That's right. We'll stamp out every last one of these trains.
only 2 details remain, and that's why we can just get one more box or a couple more boxes and it's ready. Yes.
Look at that. We have enough parts for launch.
Actually, as you can see, Haetten has some fun taking enemy units here.
Enemy forces detected. Prepare our defense.
For some reason I decided to get him shield. But anyway, his army felt nice here. Well, my army needs to be repaired right now. So I got some economy. I'm trying to fight here. And definitely I need more units. Aberrations are effective against armored units, and dragoons are armored, as you remember. That's why aberrations deal great damage to them. I need to add some zealots. Zealots are light biologic unit,
Ready for action.
and they can deal with aberrations and links. Okay. So meanwhile, Haetten cleans the map and is ready to get Balus to the hybrid. So he cleans the way to the hybrid. I finished with the attack and I'm ready to go on. As you remember, you need to destroy every single unit to get rid of the laser drill. That's why I used a couple of dragoons. Anyway, we are ready, we are here, and finally a brutalist from Haetten. Now his army is complete. Okay, let's make it faster. So now the hybrid is more powerful. He uses his special abilities. And it is preferable to get out of the field if you have some time. Because he can freeze a part of your army.
The
Remember that he will also reinforce himself, so it's not enough to destroy the hybrid only. As you can see, we have time to get rid of this position. And it's done.
Now I need to get the bounty.
So when you finish the hybrid, it's time to defeat the opponent.
Aliens took significant damage in that.
And again, I use some my forces. I know that they will die soon, but I need to win some time for my ally to get there as soon as possible, so that our economy will be unharmed, as well as our main base. So unfortunately, these units will be lost, but still my main forces and Haetten's main forces will be here soon. And my ally sees that actually I can defend, that's why he will attack to get us more time. That's the laser drill, and this key position will be destroyed by Haetten.
The bad guys are attacking your friends.
Meanwhile, I successfully cleaned the enemy attack. For some reason I decided to get more details too, because I am already there and the details are near. I would recommend you not to activate all the structures at the same time, that's a mistake. And both of us collect details, that's why soon we will be ready for the last phase. Don't forget observers. Unfortunately I lost many observers, that's why I get new ones.
Construction material needs have been met.
Haetten also has some observers.
Evaluating pre-launch diagnostic.
The enemy moves
And when you are ready,
We will
you need to get together. So when one of you is near, he will defend your base from the current attack. This time it's Haetten. I believed in him, but I helped with top panel ability. And as you can see, I used my ultimate ability 0 times. Mushroom power. Remember about these irritating mushrooms.
Hybrid cell identified. The valley is being attacked.
And I am trying to defeat the opponent, but I need to wait for my ally anyway. As you can see, we've got 7 minutes to finish the game. My ally did his job nicely. Now he also has the Leviathan, and all his elite forces are on the march. My army consists of standard Dragoon, Immortal, Zealot,
Hostile forces are hitting our allies.
and it's not hard to clean everything here actually.
The enemy is
And it started.
Templar.
So the final battle against Hybrid, when you see the red fields, try to avoid being inside. So here comes the red field. As you can see, Haetten tries to get out of there and he is kind of successful. And having such a nice army with multiple Leviathan and Brutalisks, everything is
Rid
easy.
of that alien filth. My commendation, soldiers. I'll send word.
Yes. So, as you can see, this mutation requires some skill and you need to work as a team. So, if one of you defeats the opponent and collects details, another will probably defend your base and so on. So, the mutation cannot be very, very hard for you, but still you need to choose the right person to play it, and of course the right commander, because laser drill will deal some trouble during the start of your game. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next videos. Good luck to you.